Welcome to another episode of Jay Leno's Garage. I'm here with George Wingard, who in my opinion has the finest collection of cars in the United States. Just wonderful, wonderful stuff. This is a car I've read about and I've studied, but I've never actually seen in person. Ballot, is that how you pronounce it?
That's right.
Because when you read it, it looks like Ballot.
That's correct.
I think Ernest Henry, the famous designer, he's the man behind this, correct?
That's right. Yeah, both engine and chassis.
Yeah.
Which most people don't know, but he did a lot of chassis work.
This is one of the most influential designers of all time and never really gotten the respect he deserved. A lot of people, we all know Miller and Duesenberg and Bentley, but a lot of people don't know Ernest Henry, do they?
No, and he died a pauper, which is a shame.
Yeah, well, that seems to happen to all these great,
all geniuses generally.
Yeah, they put so much work and effort into making it better than it needed to be, really. Now, if I didn't know better, I would say this is a Miller. Was Miller influenced by him?
There seems to be a lot of crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah, there does. And that started in the Indy races
Right.
in 1914. And with the Peugeots, they needed to be repaired, and Miller repaired them for him. And
Right.
that's a good time to learn about somebody else's work.
Did Ernest Henry design for Peugeot?
Yes.
Yeah.
There were 3 people involved, and maybe 4 in that original design.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a nice combination because Henry was basically, to begin with, a draftsman,
Right.
but he was also a genius draftsman.
Yeah.
And then along with Zuccarelli and some of the others who were actually drivers, they developed this early Peugeot, which was one of the most famous race cars in the early days.
Because that won Indy in 1913.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then 14 was Delage.
Right.
And then
But I remember that 1913 car came back years later and placed like 8th or something, like 20 years later, some ridiculous, something like that, yeah. Tell us about 3-speed or 4-speed?
4-speed.
4-speed transmission.
Straight cut gears.
Okay.
Very difficult to find each gear, but
Right.
you have to work at it.
And what is cubic inch capacity of this?
Well, it's 3 liters. So,
3 liter, okay.
187 cubic inches approximately.
What am I looking at? Aluminum block with iron liners?
No, you're looking at an iron block actually.
Oh, okay.
Cast iron. Yeah, but everything else is aluminum.
And it's a 2-valver.
4.
Oh, it's a 4-valve.
4 valves, yeah.
Wow. Look how sophisticated this is for 1920. Pretty amazing.
Dual magnetos.
Yeah, dual mags. It looks like almost 2 4-cylinder engines put together. Would that be fair to say?
Well, and people have tried to say that that's what they did, but I don't think so. I think it was designed as an 8 straight.
Right. Okay. Well, just a beautiful, beautiful car. And what kind of shape was it in when you got it?
Well, we can show you over here.
Let's take a look.
This is how I got the car.
Oh, okay.
A lot of work had been done, but this is the same car at Indianapolis in 1920.
Wow.
3 days before the race, and this is the car on race day.
Wow.
Now what we did is we left the inside of the hood showing the marks where they pounded this out and replaced the louvers. And so you can see that if you look at the hood.
How long have you owned this car?
About 6 years.
Oh, fairly
6 years,
recent.
yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
beautiful job. And who is that driving?
This is Thomas. Thomas, he finished second in Indy in 1920.
So there you are. There's an actual
That's this car.
Ran the Indianapolis, came in second. I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. George, thank you very much.
All right, nice talking to you.
Beautiful car.